Hello students, welcome to your social studies class. In today's class, we will do geography, chapter 3, motions of the earth. In this chapter, we will do 5 topics. Number 1, rotation and revolution. Number 2, orbital plane and circle of illumination. Number 3, leap year and elliptical orbit. Number 4, summer and winter solstice. And number 5, which is equinox. So let us proceed about the chapter and study the motions of the earth. The first motion is the rotation. What is rotation? Rotation is nothing but the movement of earth on its axis. What is an axis, class? Axis is an imaginary straight line around which an object spins. So, axis is nothing but an imaginary line which passes from North Pole to South Pole and around which the earth spins. Next, let us study about the orbital plane. The axis of the earth is an imaginary line which makes an angle of 66.5 degrees with the orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit is so-called the orbital plane. Now let us move on to study about the circle of illumination. Due to the spherical shape of the earth, only half of the earth gets the light from the sun at one point of time. The portion which is facing the sun experiences day, while the other half experiences night. The circle that divides the earth from day and to night on the globe is known as the circle of illumination. The earth takes 24 hours to complete one spin, one rotation around its axis. The period of rotation is known as the Earth's day, and this is the daily motions of the Earth. What would happen if Earth did not rotate at all? The portion of the Earth facing the sun would always experience day, which means it will bring continuous warmth to the region, while the other half will remain continuously in darkness and be freezing cold all the time. Life would not be possible in such extreme conditions. Now let us move on and study about the second motion of the earth, which is revolution. The second motion of the earth is the revolution. Let us understand revolution with the help of this diagram. We will start with summers in the northern hemisphere and summer solstice on 21st of June. At this position, the eastern hemisphere of the earth faces the sun, because of which the eastern hemisphere experiences the summer solstice. The northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, and so it is experiencing 6 months day, and the southern hemisphere experiences 6 months night. Moving ahead, it comes to the equinox on 23rd of September, where the northern hemisphere directly faces the sun and the southern hemisphere experiences complete darkness. After that, 22nd of December, where the western hemisphere of the earth faces the direct heat of the sun, and now the southern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, because of which it experiences summers and winters in the northern hemisphere. And finally, last, equinox on 21st of March, where the direct heat of the sun is received by the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere experiences complete darkness. It takes approximately 365, 1 by 4 days to revolve around the sun. We consider a year as consisting of 365 days only and ignore 6 hours for the sake of convenience. 6 hours saved every year are added to make 1 day over a span of 4 years. This surplus day is added to the month of February. Thus, every 4th year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is known as a leap year. The path on which Earth moves around the sun is known as an elliptical orbit. On 21st of June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. The rays of the sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer, and as a result, these areas receive more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat as the rays of the sun are slanted. The North Pole is inclined towards the sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle continuously experience daylight for about 6 months. The longest day and the shortest night at these places occur on 21st of June. At this time, the southern hemisphere, the conditions are reversed. It is winter in season here. The nights are longer than days. This position of the earth is known as the summer solstice. Now, on 22nd of December, as the Tropic of Capricorn receives the direct heat of the sun, the South Pole is tilted towards it. As the sun's rays falls vertically on the Tropic of Capricorn, a larger portion of southern hemisphere gets the light. Therefore, this is the time of winter solstice where southern hemisphere receives more heat of the sun. On 21st March and 23rd September, the direct heat of the sun falls on the equator. At this position, neither at the poles is tilted towards the sun. So the entire earth experiences equal days and nights, and so it is called equinox. So students, this was about a quick explanation of geography chapter number 3. Let us look at a few questions with the help of this slide. Question number 1. What will happen if the earth did not rotate? Question number 2. Why day is shortest in the northern hemisphere on 22nd December? Question number 3. What are the 2 factors which are responsible for the formation of seasons? Short question and answers. Question number 1. Write short notes on summer solstice. Question number 2. What do you understand by the term autumn equinox? Long question and answers. Question number 1. Distinguish between summer and winter solstice. Students, you are requested to solve these questions with the help of the reading of the chapter and understanding with the help of the video. Thank you.